Today on the channel, we've got the final single-carded set of Jakks Classic Superstars in Jakks Classic Superstars Series 28. And we've got Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Rey Mysterio.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Jakks Classic Superstars unboxing and review. And today from Jakks Classic Superstars Series 28, we've got Rey Mysterio, we've got Shawn Michaels, and we've got Triple H. But remember, for all your modern day wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. We're going to do this review and unboxing like we do all the other ones here on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's dive in. Let's start with old Shawn Michaels here. Of course, this is Series 28, the final series in the single-carded Jakks Classic Superstars line. Very end of 2009, these came out. Six-person set, one of the smaller sets, especially towards the end where we had some massive sets. Really dialed it back for that final set, and they dialed back the accessories all the way to zero. They included 0 accessories in the Series 28. So pretty much out with a whimper, which is really sad how the line really rose and really peaked up, and then it had a sharp fall at the very end. But we always put our business hat on this channel, and we think of, well, if we knew our contract was running out, we're going to do the minimums for our contract to meet the requirements before it's done. You're not going to do something crazy. You're not going to give us new superstars, molds, things like that, just because you're losing the contract in, a couple of months or whatever it may be. So it does make business sense. It's just a little disappointed because this line is so beloved by many, including myself. But let's take a look at old Shawn Michaels right here. There he is. Talk about plain Jane. Nothing with him. Just him and his tights and a smile. That's all you really need at the end of the day, I guess. On the side, you get the glamour shot. A terrible head sculpt for Shawn. Never really liked that one with that 5 o'clock shadow being, I don't know, closer to 10 o'clock shadow or something. I don't know what you would call that. On the side, you got Shawn Michaels. And then you get the back of the package there. You get the cross-sell, UPC's warnings, tail of the tape, the blurb, and the glamour shot playing all the hits here in Series 28. Weight, 225 pounds, 6'1", finishing move, the old sweet chin music. Titles, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, European Champion, Royal Rumble winner, 95 and 96. So, good for old Shawn there, but let's bust him out. Let's see what's doing here. Opening them up, and like I always say, this is a pretty hard to find set, Series 28. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. Series 28 was a little bit harder to find than some of the other series. There he is in the plastic prison. It's just the end of the road, and they didn't make a whole lot. You can just imagine things like that. See you later. But we got Shawn out of the package. Feels okay in hand. It just feels very unfinished. It just looks like a Shawn Michaels figure you'd see, and you'd say, where's his robe? Where's his jacket? It feels like just something is missing, and I guess that's kind of the way it goes. And even got a little bit of a loose arm out of the package here, which is always a little disheartening, of course. But we do got Shawn here. Even has a little of that Jakks sticky disease. Let's go out sticky. That's what I say. Let's just get sticky on the way out. But we do get the Shawn Michaels tattoo. How about that? They did give us that. The Shawn head, I believe we've seen a few times. Once again, I just hate the beard on this one. It just looks strange. Just a very strange looking beard. Got the Heartbreak Kid tights here with just the hearts broken on the front, nothing on the back. Just plain Jane tights, plain Jane white boots, nothing to those either. He does got a Fist of Fury, though, in case things go south. He can throw some fists if he needs to. But pretty plain version of Shawn Michaels, in all honesty, especially thinking back to the ones we got over the years of the Classic Superstars line. Some of those great ones, some of his jackets and vests and things like that. Pretty much going out with a whimper on here. Very interesting. I've never noticed this before, but they do have a red ponytail in there. So he's got the little red tie, which is interesting. They would actually do that. That's very strange. That's extra attention to detail I would not expect, and it is right up there. I've never noticed that before. So there you go. There's old Shawn Michaels. Looking only like he could look in Series 28. How about that? Now we turn it to his partner in crime, old Triple H, and Triple H looking just as plain. No accessories, no soft goods, nothing with him. Just looking very, very plain, but there's Triple H on the side, Triple H on that side. And of course, Series 28 had a lot of figures, or I should say a lot of wrestlers that were under contract currently to the WWE, so it was an easy one for them to do. They didn't have to spend extra money. It was as bare bones gets. Triple H on the back, big glamour shot, cross-sell, UPCs, warnings. We also got the tail of the tape, and of course the blurb. You got to have the blurb. Let's see what it says about Triple H. Triple H, 255 pounds, 6'4", finishing move, the old pedigree. Titles, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, European Champion, Royal Rumble winner 2002, and King of the Ring winner 1997. How about that? How about that? Let's pull him out too. Got to open him out of the package as well. Coming in hot, old Triple H. See you later. Goodbye. Off the ceiling a little bit. And there he is in the plastic prison. Looking interesting. Looking plain Jane, really, at the end of the day. Will his hair be sticky? Place your bets in Vegas. We'll find out here in a second. See you later. Goodbye. Will the hair be sticky? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. And I would have been exactly wrong. Good thing I'm not a betting man, because the hair is sticky, just like we like it. And guess what? The knee pad's sticky too. Oh, it's a sticky situation over here on the channel today. But we do get Triple H and his very Predator-like hair. It always kind of reminds me of Predator when he has his hair back and see it like this. I don't know why, but I always think of it, this face and this hairdo as his Predator look is what I think of. And I think they used this in that DX2 pack that was a ringside exclusive as well. It's an interesting one, but it does look like Triple H at the end of the day. Got a little bit of braid in there, a little ponytail in that long hair. Very, very interesting to see that. We do got the Triple H knee pads here. I do like, at least we got a little attention to detail here. We got that instead of just plain black knee pads. We just got plain black tights, almost harkening back to his Greenwich Snob character is what it almost reminds me of. Articulation, of course, arms going to go all the way around, bicep cut, single jointed elbows, back and forth, side to side at the hands, back and forth, side to side on the head, waist articulation, leg goes up, bends right there, and then ankles back and forth. That's the same articulation as Shawn Michaels as well. So pretty plain Jane once again. You know what to expect here. It just really is what it is. Nothing really to talk about with this. Doesn't get much plainer for that in the Triple H figures over the years. That's of course. Now we're going to finish it off with LJN Rey Mysterio. What is old is new again. I believe it was Series 21. I believe that was the orange Rey Mysterio, and we got this same figure. So, once again, gotta reuse as much as we can on the way out, cheap out. Well, let's use the same Rey mold. Instead of being orange, we will paint it gray. Thankfully, they did add a little extra tattoo detail here. I would not have been shocked if it was just no tattoos at all on this one, but we did get a little bit more tattoos along with the gray coloring to really set the tone, set the differences between the two. And of course, he's the only guy in the whole LJN series to actually get two figures. So good for old Rey. We do know a Batista, I think, was going to be for Series 29. Obviously, 29 never happened, but I believe Matt Cardona may own the prototype for that one, but that has floated out there in the past. But there's old Rey Mysterio, looking only like a Rey Mysterio could look if he was in the LJN figure line here. Very interesting. You do get the Superstars logo here that went away for a while, then came back. Jax gets interesting sometimes. You got Rey Mysterio on the side. Really does pop with that blue. And then, of course, the back of the package, you got the tail of the tape, the cross-sell, your UPCs, the warnings, the glamour shot, and the blurb. It's all back there. Let's see what it says about Rey Mysterio. Don't you dare call him Junior. 175 pounds, 5'6", finishing move, the 619, and the West Coast Pop. Titles, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Tag Champion, Cruiserweight Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion, WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champion, Royal Rumble winner 2006. And of course, the rest of Series 28 would be Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, Rey Mysterio, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and the Underbiker, the Undertaker himself. I'm going to put him off to the side because I already have him loose out of the package. And I will say, happy to report, he is not sticky. So he's one of the LJN figures that doesn't seem to get sticky. Not sure exactly if they use different factories, different plastics, what exactly causes the extra sticky disease, but we don't have that here. You got the Aaliyah and Dominic tattoos on him. You got the big back tattoo, the Mexican in the front, all the arm tattoos. Of course, gray instead of orange. Mysterio 619 on the side, 619 on the other side. A lot of a detail to this figure compared to some of the other ones over the years. Of course, no bendability, really, no movability out of these. Basically a rubber statue at the end of the day with these lines. He does got the orange eyes, very creepy with the old contacts in there. But it is Rey Mysterio. There's no denying you see this. You're going to say, oh, that's Rey Mysterio. That's who that is. And yeah, you would be right. You would be right. So Series 28, the final single-carded release of the Class Superstars line, like I said, goes out with a little bit of a whimper here. Some iconic Hall of Fame wrestlers, just not in their best figure performance of all time. I think that is more than fair of an assessment of this series. But what say you guys? What are your thoughts on these three? Anything? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. As you guys know, we got videos every single day. Even more content for you over on the old Patreon channel. You can get early access to videos, bonus content, exclusive content, Q&As, pizza reviews, you name it, all over there on the old Patreon. And best of all, you do help support the channel and all of its content. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 is where you find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, Triple H, and Jack's Classic Superstars, the single-carded figures, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.